So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Germany.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Played towards the other side. Neymar, he's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar goes short. That's very neat. Neymar. And it's Lam. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's tidy. Yamal. Bout of pass. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Xavi with the short one. Zakaria receives it in a good position here. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's shifting. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So it is still 0-0. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they can counter here. Stood up well to him there. Lovely feet. He's picked his way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for options for movement. Chooses to go back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi powering forward here. Mbappe! It's a pretty loose pass. Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Pull it. Now it's Pelé. Pelé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pressure coming in from all directions. Doué. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, well measured. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, such a clever touch. And it's played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spread it left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Xavi puts his foot on the gas. Chips it through. Mbappe.
There will be
Well,
one
the
minute
defence
at a
proved
time.
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal gets into some space. Mbappe is onto this. Spread out to the left. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run. In by Hullet.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Lam. And this is Pele. Pele goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Pele. He's in space and looking for options. Doué. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Doué for Xavi. Nice looking ball. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Hullet.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 4, Neymar. Number 21,
Beckenbauer.
Pele. Number
Maldini.
13, Hullet.
And it's Seedorf.
Number 11, Johan
Lam.
Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 22,
Roberto
Cristiano
Baggio.
Ronaldo.
Of course, a dribbler
Number
of
6,
outlandish ability.
Number 7, Baggio. Number 20,
Abiati herring after the ball here.
18, Ronaldinho.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And now the breakaway. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Zakaria. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Marquez. Doué. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Roberto Baggio. Doué. Now it's Forlan. And he's worked it through. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. And it's Baggio. Now Seedorf. Mbappe. Zakaria. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. Maicon Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise a fullback, Peter, as you know, and this guy's class.
What's especially good about him?
Well, I'd say it's mainly down to his fantastic athleticism. They don't call him the Colossus for nothing. He's got immense strength, pace, physicality, and he contributes so much in both attack and defence.
Serves up a cross. Vieira. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Lam. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ronaldinho looks to get on the end of this. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pullet. Terrific header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Gençlerbirliği finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Great vision. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Maldini does well to get it back. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vieira. Maldini. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Maldini. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? That's good play. Cruyff. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pelé. Looking for the run. That's an excellent interception.
Pelé really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ibrahimovic is onto this. Pelé, good ball, good take. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Always onto this. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Searching pass he's played there. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's gone it's Neymar!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Now it's come to nothing. Pull it.
There will be 1 minute at
Pele
a time.
conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Neymar. Lam. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why
Security
stop
staff
now?
for each
I would
block.
say keep
Please
going,
report
keep
to the
at
staff room
it. They've done
immediately.
everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is good strength. Now it's Bullet. Bullet! And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that should get the job done. Elects to cross. It's out for a goal kick. It'll be a throw-in. Pele puts his foot on the gas. In with the challenge. And it's Hullet. Hullet running with the ball. Hullet, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Neymar. Can he get onto this? Beckham deals with that comfortably. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And they win it back again. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lam. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And they're quick to get it back. Vieira. Neymar. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thuram goes steaming forward. He's through here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Showing good feet. Iniesta takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. He could be in here. Goes for a shot! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nicely weighted ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Pele, and it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic, and the finish! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
No, that was never going to make it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has a look out. There's no flag. He rises! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cruyff! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely aimed pass. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. Thinks about the shot. Swings in across. And they've been given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pelé. Xavi. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Maldini. Lahm. Bullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Pelé! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. And it's Hullet. He's being urged to shoot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hullet. He's onside. And this is Pelé. Cross in, looks like a good one.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Ah, he's given it away. For Lahm. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Lahm is in a really good position out wide. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. And Cruyff! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Here we go again then. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Opts to play it back. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Bullet. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Del Piero is onto this. Lahm, pressing high and with purpose. Pelé. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Cruyff. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Xavi. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And this is Pelé. That is good strength. That's good defending, very good defending. Xavi. Now it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. Forwards and with intent. Cruyff is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution
So, time for
Manchester
changes
United.
on both sides, actually.
Number 14,
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here,
Number
maintain
4,
the upper hand, so to
Neymar.
speak. I can see that.
Number 21, Pele. Number
That's
3,
a lovely, neat pass.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Just ruffled a
Coming on
few
the
feathers,
field,
but well
number
dealt with.
22, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, good take and a good... He gets big! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Can he finish? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's good play. He's had a shot! There's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he shoots! Really well taken goal.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Iniesta. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi. Great chance! We've got a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not...
Shoots! Oh, taken with style! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Thuram. That's an imaginative pass. And he's managed to get free. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Rodri. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Iniesta. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram cuts out the pass. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Roberto Baggio, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Van der Sar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter, but it can work really well.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's cut it out. And now the breakaway.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Spread it left. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Lahm. Threads one in. And he's in on goal! He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Scholes is always looking to break lines. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pelé. Oh, important interception. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Pelé. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? And he's searching. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself.
Oh, what a mistake! Ball's gone out of play. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. So, who's he going to be aiming for here?
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good vision. Oh, super ball! And he's got his cross in. Rodri gets it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes. He's found the way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Hernandez. Hit into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Vieira. Pull it. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Lam. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Hernandez. Doué, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It'll be a throw-in. Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. That's a throw. And it's Lam. Pullet can be a real threat inside the box. Doué. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Doué, and the flag has stayed down. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's forced to go back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Oh, that was venomous. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Azar. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Look at the space here. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ambitious ball here. Hazard in acres of space out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Scholes. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 15, Messi.
Hazard goes short. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Pedri. Pedri shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely spread. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pelé. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely shaped ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
23,
then taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to their
6,
benches.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 17, Cristiano Ronaldo. Se va a
Pierre,
realizar un cambio
Pelé.
de jugadores.
Pelé looking to penetrate opposition lines. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Seedorf. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's found a way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores